welcome to week 3 of the Down by the Sea blanket crochet along. The weather beat me this week. I really wanted to do an outside video, but as you can see here, wind and rain have been the prominent feature in the weather this week, so no chance. So you've got an indoor chat with me and Salty today. So week 3, really excited about these rounds. These are really textured rounds. So we've got some raised stitches here to create the textured effect. There's the Bournemouth colourway. And Salty, if I could just get you to move, thank you. Here in the Brighton colourway, you can see there they are. And it's the boardwalk, and on Brighton Beach we have a boardwalk, and in the song by the Drifters, Under the Boardwalk, that initially inspired this blanket, they do of course talk about a boardwalk, so there had to be one in this blanket, and these rounds really do emphasise that textured boardwalk feel. In the Bournemouth colourway, I'm going for more the stream in the lower gardens that you can see here now. So depending what colour you're doing, you can decide what your stitches are going to represent. And then moving on, I'm really excited about this part in week 3. We have got the Lifeguard flags. So we've got these red and yellow squares going all the way around. Really important part of being down by the sea and thinking about the human elements of being down by the sea. When we think of the lifeguards, the coast guards and the people who keep us safe, because I do have a very healthy respect and fear of the sea. I love the coast, obviously, but yes, it can be pretty dangerous as well. So I really wanted to celebrate that in this blanket. In the Bournemouth colourway, those little squares, I think we'll stick with beach huts with those, going all the way around. They're the colours I used. And so moving on to obviously the lifeguard flags, the people who keep us safe. My son, Rowan, this is not Morgan who does the music for my videos, but Rowan, my 18-year-old, he recently purchased an old boat. He's a real adventurer. It was his own money that he'd saved from working at McDonald's. And he bought it, and it was in Plymouth, based in Plymouth, which is the southwest, over 200 miles west from where we are. That's where it was. And so as a family, we supported him in sailing it back to be with us here in the southeast coast of England. We did it over 3 legs, so he started with my husband, his dad. The first part, I joined him from middle part for 4 days, and then we joined him for a 2-day leg at the end. So the boat is safely now in New Haven. But the reason I'm telling you this, and the reason it ties in with the blanket, is that on the first leg, so when my husband and my son were sailing it together, the tiller broke. And that's the steering part of the boat, so they found themselves out at sea, steerless and in need of help. So they called the Coast Guard, who obviously asked the RNLI, the Royal National Lifeboat Institution, to launch one of their vessels to go and save them. So I am absolutely grateful for the services of people and organisations that keep us safe when we're down by the sea. So that's a little bit about why that's really important to me, and that's what we're going to be thinking about when we're doing these rounds this week. So I've done a little video from the part of the sailing adventure that I was on with Rowan and my daughter Bronwyn as well. The 3 of us during half-term week at the end of October sailed from Plymouth. No, it was Brixham, because my husband and my son had got it from Plymouth to Brixham. I sailed it from Brixham and we ended up at Portsmouth. Took us 4 days, big highs, also many lows. It was quite an adventure, and it wasn't always plain sailing, but we got here safely. And here's some video and some music with lots of coastal inspiration, as you'll see. So there you go. We got the boat home safely, and it really was quite the adventure. I'm not a sailor, but I learnt a lot, and Rowan was a brilliant captain. I packed loads of crochet on that sailing trip, but actually I didn't crochet once. It's really amazing. You think being hours at sea, there'd be plenty of opportunity for crochet, but somehow it was a bit rocky at times. There's always something to do. No, I didn't really get any crochet done at all. But I think it will make a really good backdrop for some amazing photos. So perhaps you'll be seeing a little bit more of that boat in Coastal Crochet at some point. Who knows? So there you go. Week 3. Enjoy it. I love these rounds. I think as well with this blanket, obviously it's very colourful. There's lots of patterns and textures, which you know I love. But I do think with this blanket there are also long stretches of rows and rounds that can be actually very mindful and relaxing crochet. So long stretches where we're doing sort of repetitive stitches, and that's really enjoyable at times, isn't it? And I think this time of year, as we begin to enter sort of the busy months, as we end November and move into December, yes, there are some relaxing crochet rounds to enjoy. So that's week 3. I've got one more little compilation now of videos that I have put together, which are the inspiration for the rounds this week. So I'll leave you with that. Enjoy it and enjoy your crochet this week, and I will see you next week. So take care and thank you for watching.